This is the Style Pilot, and today, I always end up cutting myself off because I get a little bit too excited, and I'm really excited today. Okay, before we even get into that, comment, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Man, leave a message, whatever. It's not like I have a million subscribers or something where I won't respond. And prime example is this today. The topic today, as you can see below, is basically how to grow yourself as a person in a positive direction. Okay? Whether it be financially, all of that stuff. But right now, I'm just talking about growth as a man, even growth as a woman. These 6 points that I'm going to make here today, okay, can all help you with that. The basic points. Like, I work for myself, right? I'm an entrepreneur. But I'm not going to even get into that because everybody doesn't have an entrepreneurial spirit. They just don't see themselves that way. It's very, very hard. I got into it, honestly, following a passion that I love to do and it end up turning into a business. But we're not going to even go into that today. We'll save that. Someone else asks me a question later. What I'm going to talk about today is how you're going to do it if you work for someone else. Now, one of my subscribers, I don't know if he's subscribed or not, but it's the first question that somebody asked me about something that, hey, I'm waiting to get in depth, man. I get to use my degree a little bit, my journalism degree a little bit, and talk and speak and write a little bit. But hopefully I can knock this out in 10 to 12 minutes. So TJ, if you're watching, this is for you, brother. All right, number one. Now, all of these things are things that I've learned working for someone. And when I did these things, it ended up turning into me finding my real passion and then turning it into something else. Because the stuff that I do now, other people, they didn't see it the way I saw it as far as turning it into an actual business and stuff. But anyway, so I followed these things and I learned this gradually on my own. Like, my dad or nobody ever told me to do these 6 things, and it works on every single level, especially when you're working for someone. Okay, so number one, you got to learn how to play the game of life with people. What I mean by playing the game of life with people is kissing ass. Okay, you gonna have to, like, you guys, you work for someone, you gotta kiss ass, and you gotta kiss the right person's ass until you're the person getting your ass kissed. Do you hear me? You gotta do that. What I mean by that is, and when I say kiss somebody's ass, I don't mean like kiss somebody's ass to the point where you just basically being a bitch. What I'm saying is, you want to kiss butt and do things for people and still keep your integrity and keep your character, if that makes sense. So what I mean by that is, you know who the boss is. You work close to the boss. You're around other people. Let's say it's 3 tiers. When that person comes around, you got to be charismatic and be able to be proactive as helping this person out, knocking stuff out beforehand that they might need done before your coworkers or people that are right above you may do. If you're able to do that, okay, when you come around these people, know how to talk to them the right way. Find out stuff that they like and talk to them about it. Guys, trust me, it's a bunch of people that may kiss your boss's butt. Okay, his or her butt. But if you can find out what their passion is outside of work or what they're into and talk to them about it, it'll change stuff quick. So, for example, let's say you had like a work meeting or something. You find out your boss likes fishing. Okay, find out about the new reels. Randomly bring it up. You might not even be into the shit, but you got to know how to play it and talk to that person about things to the point where they're like, oh, you know what? TJ from marketing, he's a pretty cool guy. So now when it's time to get chosen, this person may have more qualifications than you, but your boss likes you more because y'all have something in common as far as fishing. It's that simple. Okay, so when I say kiss butt and play the game is just playing the game of life, being charismatic, knowing where to talk to people, not having an attitude, not getting upset when you have to work extra, coming in and doing extra without being asked. Guys, a lot of this stuff, we don't get taught by our parents to do this because a lot of our parents, they work simple blue-collar jobs a lot of times, and we don't know about doing this and just being the guy's guy around the office. Okay, so that's number one. Okay, kiss ass until you get your ass kissed. Until you're the person that's getting your ass kissed. Does that make sense? 2, save your money. Okay, all these people, now that everybody knows a little about investing and all that stuff. Okay, guys, I don't recommend investing in this stuff unless you really know about it. Okay, because that's the way to lose your money real quick. Okay, unless you're just willing to take a risk. The best thing to do is save your money. When you save your money, you need to have goals for the money that you're saving. So let's just say, okay, something small, right? All right, let's say I'm a person that let's say I spend $300 a month on going out, right? So let's say for this year, I say, well, that's $300 a month. It's $3,600 a year, right? Now, if I can do that, I can definitely do half of that and save $150 a month, and that turns into like $1,300 at the end of the year. I don't know, but you can do more or less. But I have a personal goal to where I try to save $100 a week. Okay, just putting off to the side, and that's my plan money that I play with at the end of the year, and then I never touch that money ever. And then I might have a savings money to go on a trip, and I might save $25 a month or $50 a week to go on a trip every year in the summer, guys. Or just saving your money, period, for emergencies and things of that nature. It's very important to have at least 3 months. Okay, because a lot of times if you lose your job, you're looking for somebody, it may take 3 months for you to find a job that's just as good or better than the job you have if you get fired or something happens. So you want to have 3 months worth of rent, utilities, all that stuff where you get fed, whatever. 3 months of that, however much you spend doing that, you need to have 3 months of that saved in your bank account at least. I really prefer having at least 6 of that, okay, because you never know what may happen. Okay, but saving your money, period, and having different levels of saving it and different accounts for saving stuff, and even like a pocket fund to where you got some money just stashed away in your house for a rainy day. If something happens, you got some money, some cash to get out or go handle something real quick. That's very important. All right, so 2, save your money. 3, okay, guys, I am very, very big on this one. Going out. That means going to clubs, bars, events, social events, all of this stuff. Football games, basketball games, all of this stuff. Going out to give yourself inspiration. Guys, you have no idea how important it is to go out instead of just going to work and going home, going to work and going to the gym over and over and over. Guys, going out, you don't have to spend a lot of money to go out. Guys, when I was dead broke, okay, I would go out with $20 in my pocket. Either I was going to get in for free and had $20 to drink. I was going to get in for $10 and had $10 to drink. Or I was going to pay the $20 and not have any money to drink. But just going around out and being around people that may be doing better than me or being inspired. Like, man, like I can do this. Or I can be the guy over here. Oh, this dude pulled up in this type of vehicle and he's dressed nice. Man, just me being inspired and being around that all the time made me want to do better. It's different when you're working with coworkers and let's say you're working down at the bottom and you're around coworkers, then you go home, you come back to the coworkers, they're all complaining about how their life sucks or how they hate working for this company. But then when you're doing that and then you're going around people or that are doing better than you, or they have something that you may inspire to want to be or do, it's a different type of motivation. It'll stay in your mind. Okay, it's either you're going to be upset about it and hate it, or you're going to be like, you know what, I can do that same shit myself. All right, number 4, very, very important. Okay, you need to surround yourself with people, friends, that are doing better than you, or they're being inspired and want to do better than what they're doing. Okay, you never want to find yourself being around people that are negative or complacent, happy with where they are, man, I'm telling you, man, your friends that you have around you, if they're inspiring, even if they're going down another lane that you're not trying to do, their passion is different. Just being around people that want to do better and are doing better than you will inspire you to do so much better, because if you see that they're doing it, it will spark your interest that you can do the same thing as well. Okay. Now, everybody's not going to be on the same level financially or whatever they're doing, because different people have different goals and different situations calls for more opportunities. But it's going to make you want to do a whole lot more than what you're doing. So surround yourself with people that are working to do better. That's one of the main things. Like, college isn't for everybody, but I think one of the best things about me going to college, playing ball and stuff, is, a lot of those people, it's different than you graduating high school and then getting a good job, right? A decent job where you can pay the bills, and you're 19, 20 years old, and you got a job to get, that can pay your car note, and you can get a decent apartment, and you're able to do little stuff. But when you go to college, even though you may be broke, you've been around all these different people that are aspiring to do other stuff, okay, and they're working towards a goal. Y'all all are putting different stuff in your minds, okay, on how to do stuff or how to push forward. And just being around that constantly makes you want to, one, finish your degree, and two, do better in life than other people that you may have grown up with through high school and stuff like that. So it's very important to keep those type of people around you. Number 5, something I've done since probably like my last year in college. You got to keep a daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly schedule of what you're trying to do. Okay, having a constant reminder all the time. One, it lets you not forget. Two, it keeps you on track with your goals. So let's say, like today, for example, I keep a daily planner in my notes in my phone of 10 things I want to do today. And when I forget, I go and look at that. And it keeps me on track. Sometimes you just literally forget. It might be something easy on this list, as far as like, hey, go to the bank and deposit $200. Or, hey, go work out today. Or I have like things on there, or else I got 4 times I work out a week. I need to put 5 these emojis or 4 of these emojis on that line to let me know that I worked out 4 times, right? Or, hey, call my buddy back or call his client back. You got to remember and keep that daily planner. Then you keep one for the week that might be bigger goals. You may not be able to knock it out on Monday, but on Friday you got to knock out this thing. So you keep it on your weekly one. Then you have one for the month. Then you have one for the year. Big stuff for the whole year. And let's say it may be January now, but in October you're supposed to do this. So you keep that up to keep your mind going. Hey, I got to book this trip to San Diego to go visit my cousin. Just all of this stuff, keeping it keeps it on your mind. All right? And the last one, when you have plans for anything, whether it be moving up in the job, whether it be, hey, I want to start a small business or whatever, so I'm going to start here and then go here and then go here and then go here. You have to push yourself. This is the last one, number 6. You have to push yourself to execute those plans. Otherwise, all this other stuff means nothing. You'll be in limbo and treading water for the rest of your life. You look back like, man, I never did this stuff. I never gave this a try. I never done this. Okay, you have to execute those plans and expect to fail when you're trying to execute. When you fail, just keep going. It's a learning lesson. Like, guys, the most I've learned in life is not from what somebody told me, because you don't appreciate as much when some people tell you sometimes and give you information. It's when you mess up and learn from it. When you gamble and learn from it. You can't be afraid to gamble, but at the same time, can't be afraid to gamble, can't be afraid to make mistakes, and you got to bounce back from it and execute. Keep working toward that goal, okay? So those are 6 things. I'll go over real quick. Okay, you got to know how to play the game, number 1. Kids, keep kissing ass and keeping your integrity at the same time. Keep kissing ass until you're the person getting your ass kicked, and you still ass kiss, and you still doing that after you getting to that point. You got to keep working. Okay. 2, save your money. 3, go out of the house. Go out, go have a good time. To be inspired by things that you see. Is always someone that's doing better than you, or is in more shape than you, or dresses better than you, or has a, just everybody. It's always somebody around that can inspire you to do something, or you can see something that you didn't know about and get exposed to something that you didn't know, or meet somebody out that can expose you to something that you didn't know about, that you may be passionate about. It could turn into a business venture or anything. Okay, number 4, surround yourself with people that are doing better than you or trying to do better than you. Okay, make a daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly planner. Okay, schedule, agenda of what you want to do. Last, execute all of that stuff. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Okay, and the best triumphs and stuff, the best experiences come from you making mistakes. Think about it. Think about your dating life. Think about school life. Think about friends you may have had. Think about certain outfits you may have wore. You're like, oh man, I bummed that. I could have did better, or I look crazy, or just anything. The best experiences come from taking L's, and you can't be afraid to take L's. And just take that L, learn from it, and move on. All right, that's pretty much it, man. TJ, thank you for leaving the question right there. I hope this helped you out, brother, and anybody else that may be watching. My Instagram is the Stylepilot. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Comment, like, subscribe, and remember, man, you are the flyest motherfucker on earth. I'll see y'all later.